Tree, raccoon on the ground, raccoon said to the old pop, shake him, Simmons down, and I said,
Hey guys, Keith here with the Ramshackle Homestead and Survival. And this past week we paired with Sean with Wild and a couple of our other friends and put on a basic trapping class. There was a lot of good information that was given out. We got some good class time in and some good real world in the dirt field time in. So, kind of follow along with us here. We're going to do an overview on this video. And then in the coming weeks, we're going to take excerpts of the class and add it to some trapping videos we're going to do out in the field ourselves. And, just give you guys some of the basics. Nothing new under the sun here as usual, but just, trapping the way we do it. And we're successful. So, hope you get something from it. I've been trapping probably since I was 12 years old. And let's just say that's a long time. About 30 plus years worth of trapping. I've trapped about everything there is to trap around here, some on purpose, some on accident. Used footholds, body grips, cage traps, colony traps. Done quite a bit of primitive trapping in the last few years. Had good luck with that as far as what the law will allow. And today we're just going to kind of glaze over the basics of all of it.
What I like to do is I'll take my spring and bend it down on a home or an entrance to a muskrat hut.
But the way you set these, this is the dog, this is your pan. You put the dog away from you, and these are a little bit harder to set than the little ones, but you put it on your knee and you break this side over, you break that side over, and then I hold this spring with my knee, fold that down. Now the main thing with these, you don't want to pinch your fingers in one of these, so it's very important that you work from underside of the jaw while you're setting it, because even if it goes off, my hand's safe right now. I'll show you that here in just a second.
Again, you're just going to have to adjust it for sensitivity, what you think you're after, what the weight you're using is. All right, so what this does, this sets against your stone. Your other stone rests up here. This is going to be faced inside. This is going to be our anchor point for a spring pole. We're going to put a snare on this, but it's going to mechanically lift and choke whatever comes into it. That's going to set at the top of my snare. The snare is just going to loop through. It's going to come down. And believe me when I tell you, snaring a squirrel is the hardest thing in the world you will ever do. Drove me nuts.
But then once you're set like here, take your safety dogs off and slide them all the way out. Because if you leave them close up here, there's a chance that when that trigger does set, it'll catch your dog. If your trap's underwater, they won't swim over your trap because this is blocking them. So they'll want to take the easiest route they can, and that's swimming right through that big square.
Coming through, they're used to seeing trash bags and all the glorious stuff that makes it in our waterways. So a plastic bucket means nothing to them. And a plastic bucket with a little bit of fish in the back of it, that's just an all-you-can-eat raccoon buffet. But that's a really cool, really simple set for a 220. You have a big backing piece. You can come in here, and that really keeps them from, as he was saying, to try to work the back side of it. Now you've really got them funneled in there. Do your same V. Your mouse hole goes up underneath. This is a little bit heavier, so they're not going to roll it away as much. Get your bait back up in there.
I just dusted that pan and parchment paper. So, that was no pressure. No pressure.
Much at all.
And then that's a pretty solid catch.
little Liza Jane, she died on the train, down in West Kentucky, raised that sugar cane, sweet that barrel molasses.
All right. Come on up, guys. That ditch, the way it was thrown in, is a natural fence. I was talking about fencing traps in. all we did when I went in there and set it last night, I knew either an otter or a beaver, there was no other way they were going to travel other than straight down that ditch.
So right there is a legal set. You're completely legal like that because everything's underwater. And like I said,
That's the first prototype of the fro knife that I was trying to come up with. I was trying to make something that worked as a draw knife and a splitting fro, and these 1-inch holes are where you can put pegs through and pull it and draw it back towards you. Or you can hold on to them or put a peg in them when you're trying to split something with the fro.
You can't use the dull side on that rind layer because it just skates across it. You gotta actually cut underneath that rind layer. So what you do is you take the sharp side, and you can get, once you get the feel, you can get fairly aggressive with it. And it's easier to get fairly aggressive on the bigger beavers.
Hey guys, I'd like to thank my buddy C.M. Brown and Cody Gadberry. Real good trappers, a lot of experience there, and without them I never could have gotten this video accomplished. I'd like to thank Sean Helton for coming up, with Sean with the Wild with Settler's Wrench. You guys check him out on social media. He's going to be doing some collaboration with us in the coming months. And please subscribe and like to us as always, and we'll try to get the rest of these trapping videos out here in a few weeks. Stay tuned.